Hey, Luella. I'm sorry. I can't go to your place tonight.
Really? You said you were coming over to spend the night, though. It's so rare that we can do this. I made a huge dinner for tonight. This sucks.
Yeah, I know. I'm really sorry. I've got to stay late at the office tonight. They said I've got to get this project finished today no matter what. I'll make it up to you next time. I promise. Okay?
I was really looking forward to tonight. I guess if your work said you have to, then you don't have a choice. Okay. Well, next Sunday let's go to a movie. Okay? If we do that, I'll forgive you.
I can do that. No problem. Again, sorry about tonight.
It's okay. Get that project done, okay?
Thanks. I will. Luella, I love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Oops, sorry. I just finished work. Is Robert already asleep? I'm sorry. I forgot it was his birthday. I'm gonna buy a cake on my way home. Just hold on. A chocolate cake is okay, right? Oops. Message me back ASAP.
Huh?
Ha,
Who's this?
ha. Oh, it's you? I'm sorry, I messaged the wrong person. Just forget about it, okay? Sorry.
What? It's not something I can just forget about. Who are you? And who's Robert? What's going on here? Who are these people?
Um, about that. My sister. Yeah. My sister and my nephew. My sister and her son are at my parents' house. They wanted me to come celebrate my nephew's birthday. They called me at the last minute. You know how it is.
I thought you told me your parents live 3 hours from here. You're gonna start driving over there at this hour? And you're the one buying the cake? Are you telling me that you're not working overtime today? It was just a lie?
No, no. Actually, they decided to pop in unexpectedly on me. I guess they're gonna be staying at my place tonight. I just didn't want to tell you I was spending time with them instead. So I lied about working overtime. I'm sorry. My sister figured you'd be jealous if I said I was spending time with her instead of you. Saying I was working overtime was her idea. Sorry.
You keep saying your sister, your sister. It all sounds like an excuse to me. And didn't you tell me before that you were an only child?
Ha,
You told me that on one of our previous dates. You said you were an only child. And your parents would be so happy to have a daughter like me.
ha. I said something like that?
And those messages you sent me. Isn't it a little strange to be sending your sister messages like that? That's not usually how brothers and sisters talk. Are you telling me the truth? Carla and Robert, what is their real relationship to you?
Honestly. This is hard for me to say. I have a wife and a child. I'm married.
What? You're married? For real?
I'm sorry I didn't tell you. Honestly, I got married about 5 years ago. Robert is my 4-year-old son. I was gonna tell you eventually, but it was really difficult to say. So I've just been putting it off.
Huh? But when we first met, you told me you were single. So, you must have been looking to cheat before you even met me, huh? When we met, I told you I wasn't looking for any kind of one-night stand. I told you I was looking for a life partner. I told you that and you still lied to me. So, you intended to deceive me from the start.
I wasn't trying to deceive you. The feelings I have for you are real. I fell in love with you at first sight. I felt I had to be with you no matter what. But you told me you wouldn't be with a married man, so I just failed to mention I was married. Is it really that bad that I'm married?
Of course it is. That should be obvious. I don't want to be your dirty little mistress. Now, everyone's just gonna think I'm a little whore. But I didn't know. You don't think what you're doing is bad for your wife or your child.
Of course I feel bad about it. I feel guilty about everything. I feel bad for you, for Carla and for Robert. But I can't change the way I feel about you, now can I? You like me too. That's why you started going out with me, right? You said you loved me. So, you're instantly going to stop loving me just because I'm married?
Yes. What you did to me was so bad it made me instantly hate you. We've been seeing each other for 3 years. And you said your son is 4 years old? So, you've been cheating since he was only a year old? My 20s are supposed to be the best years of my life. I'll never get those 3 years you took from me back.
I'm sorry. I never meant to hurt you. I love you. That's the truth. If you feel this bad about everything, I guess there's nothing I can do about it. Okay. Let's break up. I really enjoyed those 3 years with you. Try to forget about me. I wish you all the best in your future. Goodbye.
No, no, no. Hold on a minute here. Why are you acting like you didn't do anything wrong? And that this whole incident is just going to end here? You think things are just gonna end beautifully for you? You're gonna own up to what you did.
Own up to it? Are you saying you want me to divorce Carla and marry you? I have a child too, so it's not gonna be that easy. But, if you really want me to,
That's not what I mean. I mean you're gonna tell Carla what you've been doing. You're gonna tell her you've been cheating. And see if she can forgive you for it. You betrayed your family. And you think you can just get away with it?
huh? Don't you think it's best if they don't know? She doesn't know about you. I don't know if we could get divorced without me telling her about you. If I told her about you, she'd just make the divorce more complicated.
Why are you still on about that? You have a little kid. Don't you think what you did is more than a little irresponsible? I hate all your lying. And I don't want to marry you.
What? Why not? You got mad at me because I'm married, right? Because you can't marry me, right? So, if I divorce Carla, you'll be able to marry me. Problem solved. What's wrong with that?
The fact that you lied to me about your wife and child makes me think you'll just do the same thing with another woman if we got married. You're the type of man who will cheat on his wife. You've proved it already. Do you think any woman would want to marry a guy like that? I sure as hell don't. Not in a million years. I had no idea what was going on, so it wasn't my fault. But now that I know, you can bet I'm gonna go there and tell your wife.
What? You don't have to come here. I told you, everything will be fine if she doesn't know. If you don't want to be with me anymore, that's fine. Let's just leave it at that.
I can't do that. I did a terrible thing, being with a married man. I have to tell your wife. Otherwise I'd never forgive myself. Hopefully she'll be able to forgive me, too. I'm heading over there tomorrow.
Don't come here. If she finds out, she'll divorce me and take everything. Do you want that to happen to me?
Well, I want you to get what's coming to you. You play around with other women as much as you want. Throw me away, and lie to your wife. If you think you can be forgiven for all that, you're sadly mistaken. I'm going to your place tomorrow.
You think you're just gonna back me into a corner like this? Go ahead. Go to that apartment you think I live at. Nobody will be there. That's not my real place. It's just a rental property I have. My family and I live in a completely different place.
What? What are you talking about? Are you saying you went as far as to rent an apartment? For the sole purpose of cheating on your wife? Just so you can lie to women and say you're single?
That's right. If I move my stuff out of that place and block your number, you'll never be able to get in touch with me again. You have no idea where I really live, do you? You think you can interfere with my life? I can get away from you so easily. So, sucks to be you.
You're a real piece of work, aren't you? So, you're not going to take responsibility for anything?
Whatever. Look, I want nothing to do with you anymore. If you want to feel bitter about something, feel bitter about yourself. Bye.
Glenn. Wait. Did you block me? If that's the way you're gonna be, I have my own ideas about what to do. You'd better get ready.
Hey, Luella. Did you say something to Carla?
Oh. Long time no see. It looks like you unblocked me, huh? Did something happen with Carla?
Don't play dumb with me. I just came home and Carla and Robert are gone. And there are divorce papers sitting on the table. There was a letter beside the divorce papers too. It just said, I'm moving back in with my parents. Luella told me everything. What did you say to her? And how did you figure out where I live? Be very careful with your answer. Or I'm gonna sue you for ruining my life.
I didn't tell her to do anything. I just told her what I did. I just wanted her to forgive me. I hired a private detective. They figured out where you lived. I just wanted to apologize to Carla, with all my heart. She let me explain everything to her in detail. I showed her our chat history and pictures of us.
Huh. You did that.
If you want to sue me, go ahead. I'll tell you this, though. Carla is on my side. We were both deceived by you for years. She said if I help her with the divorce process, she'll forgive me for everything. I can't believe you would cheat on such a wonderful human being.
Do you know what you've done here? You've destroyed our whole family. My son is gonna be taken from me. Do you think I'm ever going to forgive you for that?
I'm not the one that destroyed your family. That was all you. When you lie to people, this is what happens.
Please. I don't want to get divorced. Luella, if this is about money, I'll give you whatever you want. Just tell Carla to stop with the divorce. She'll never listen to me, but she might listen to you.
Huh? I don't think I should get involved in this any more than I already have. If you and Carla get divorced, it will be a good punishment for you. Carla's a good person. If she divorces you, I hope she gets a lot of alimony and child support. Everything work out great, won't it?
Things aren't going to work out great. How could you say such a thing? If you would have just kept your mouth shut, everyone would have been happy.
No, you'd be the only one happy if I did that. Now you can see what happens when you cheat on someone. I was careless too, for believing all your lies. And not checking on you more thoroughly. I guess that's why they say, live and learn. Losing 3 years of my life was a high price to pay for that lesson, though. I'll remember this the next time I fall in love. So, thanks. It's probably gonna be pretty tough for you here on out. But good luck.
Hold on. Hold on. Don't just think this is all over. You had better think about what you've done. You just messed up a person's life. And you think this is the end of it for you?
Oh, God. You're persistent, aren't you? I don't need to do anything else here. The rest is up to Carla. If you're gonna insist on keeping me in this, how about a harassment case to go along with your divorce case?
What?
You keep texting me saying things that can easily be taken as threats. I've told you your divorce has nothing to do with me. But you still won't leave me alone. I might have to show this chat log to my lawyer. And see what he thinks of it. So, what are you gonna do? After Carla takes half of your stuff. And you have to pay her alimony and child support. Are you gonna have enough left over to pay a harassment case settlement too?
I don't have that kind of money.
Of course not. So just leave me out of this, okay? Our relationship is over. I want nothing to do with you ever again. I don't want to see or hear from you ever again. Got it?
But. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I've had a change of heart. Honest. Please. Don't abandon me, too. I beg you.
I'm into honest, caring men, so. No. Have fun. Goodbye.
Please. Don't leave me. Luella, I'm begging you.
After that, Carla divorced Glenn. And Glenn had to pay her a substantial sum of money. He had to part with a significant portion of his savings. And most of his property. As a result, the majority of his income now goes towards alimony. And child support payments. Carla moved back in with her parents. And they are supporting her in raising Robert. I also learned from my mistake. I'm currently in a relationship with an honest man, and I'm confident about it.